What's going on, everybody? It's Mike here from the Garage Beers Podcast. You know what time it is. Let's have this drink and talk about the Cavs. Listen, I'm just ending my workday. I'm not a degenerate. First of all, I'm in my car, so no, I can't have a drink in my car. Second of all, sometimes you just got to lay off for a minute, and you gotta have a Coke. So that's what we're doing for the drink and the Cavs recap today. Listen, Cavs recap from last night. First of all, went down to the game. Incredible seats, 3 rows off the court, under the basket. So much fun to be able to watch the guys play the game that up close and personal. Shout out to my buddy Dan for allowing my wife and I to sit with him there in those seats. But also shout out to Tim Alcorn, who hooked us up a little bit as well, the voice of the Cavaliers and my buddy. Listen, Cavs game last night. First of all, what a time, man. The Cleveland Cavaliers do it exactly right. Exactly right. It is so much fun to go to a Cavs game. The arena is gorgeous, even though it's still under construction because they're still doing stuff to improve it. It is gorgeous. The atmosphere is awesome. They put on a hell of a show, and that's before the team even takes the floor. So shout out to the Cavs. Once they took the floor, though, what a game. A really good competitive game. It's an Orlando team that's still not going to win a ton of games, but they have a good young core, and they're big. They almost remind you a little bit, not quite as skilled, but a little bit of that Raptors team that the Cavs played, where everybody just seems big on the Orlando Magic, especially their number 1 overall pick, Banchero. They played a competitive game. It always felt like the Cavs were in control of the game, but Orlando made it competitive. I love seeing what happened in that game. Even though it was competitive, the Cavaliers didn't need Donovan Mitchell to take over in scoring because they had other guys to do it. Evan Mobley was so assertive. He went after it, especially in the second half of the game. It was awesome. Jared Allen had like 5 plays that made me jump up out of my seat because they were so awesome, just dunking and playing good defense and rebounding. And then the guys off the bench, Jetty, Neto, those guys were all good off the bench. So you didn't have your top guy perform, but you didn't need him to, and that's the point of this team. They are so deep, and they're so good, and they got to win. So we'll break down the next one after the next game, but great fun win, and go Cavs.